gunfight, it really was 50-50, so I think this is going to be a very close game.
Oh, I completely agree with you. I mean, it's going to be kind of that point where I reckon the first 2 minutes will just dictate the rest of the game. Whoever can get dominance in that first couple of minutes will basically have the momentum to just run it. And at the moment, you've got to say that's TEC. They just seem to be getting, they're snowballing now. They're going better each game. I mean, the first game, massive comeback. The next game, they kind of went, you know what, S&D's our game. We've got this. So Prominence, I can't see them winning this one. Unfortunately, I did think it may be 3-1, but realistically, with the way TEC are performing and the momentum and the hype they're going to be on, it's got to be TEC's game.
Are you going to call a 3-0 whitewash
I'm going to call
here,
a 3-0 whitewash.
Okay, so Brycey there going for the capture the flag victory to TEC. I'm not going to lie, Bryce, I think I'll have to join you. I'm hoping I'm wrong there. I'm hoping that Prominence will come out, show themselves, and of course take the dominance. But from what we need to see them do what they did in the first 5 minutes of that hard point. We need to see them take control. We need to see them take their game to TEC. We don't want to be seeing too much of them sitting back, because once you let TEC push them, that's where you see the big plays from the likes of Moose, from the likes of Realise, with the support of Mello and Legend as well. So
I'll have you know that Moose was one of the players who knocked me out my very first LAN.
Oh, really?
Oh, he most certainly
back when
was.
you used to compete?
Back when he played for Farraco.England, I played Moose and the rest of the squad, and he was one of the guys that knocked me out of the losers bracket. Thank you, Moose. I'm just going to put that out there. But you know what? I said these guys have been around for a while now. They've always been up in that upper echelon of the Call of Duty scene. I will admit they strive. They want to be known as one of them top teams in Europe. They've always wanted that. They want to be known as one of the top three, and they are so hungry. They want it so much. They've come here to Sheffield EGL10, and they are willing to put their mark on this event.
Yeah, definitely. And as we touched on earlier, the amount of time that they've spent together, the amount of practice time that they've had as a unit, as a team, you can't really buy that. A lot of teams here won't have had the same amount of practice together as what this lineup will. So that is where we're expecting to see a few rounds go their way, a few little extra niggles in hardpoint will go in their favour purely because of the practice that they've had together.
Well, exactly. We always talk about chemistry a lot, and these guys have been together so long that realistically they're going to have that advantage. Like we saw on S&D, they knew what they were doing. So it's going to be interesting to see this capture the flag, and we might have to wait a second as one of the players actually just returned to the stage. I didn't even see him leave.
That'll be the reason why we've not got things underway. We have got TEC, Goosey and Chris behind the team, just giving their support. They're the two managers from TEC. You
know what? They're actually wearing their new shirts for the event, which we're all very proud of, and you know what? They look really good.
It's because it's TEC have been around for quite some time now. I think it was probably one of my first events where TEC sort of showed themselves to the table, and I think this is the first time that they've actually had their sponsor shirts, which is the reason why they're so proud, because obviously they've been in the making for quite some time, and obviously this is the first event they've had.
Yeah, Goosey actually check around and just look at us there to check what we're actually saying.
Yeah, we are talking about you,
Sorry
mate.
for the small delay. We are actually just waiting for these two teams to get going. A few little changes on some of the classes that are going on. We've actually explained this before. I mean, because the players want to make sure they count out everything the other team has, they change up their classes. They make sure their streaks are different, because of the massive difference in search and destroy to capture the flag. So they'll just be putting on things like smokes or trophy systems or EMPs wherever they want them and need them. Probably changing off the RCXD kill streak that we do see actually in search and destroy, because it's not really used in capture the flag. It was at the very start of the game, people were like, oh, I could chase down a flag with this, until they realised that people would just shoot it easier than they would a player. So
it's quite easy to shoot, because it's generally just this little bit of
loud and wary.
Yeah, coming towards you. All the players have top of the range headsets generally, so they can hear exactly where it's coming from. So it's not really too secretive. You did initially think, oh yeah, I'll be able to support a flag runner, just clear out somewhere. It doesn't generally happen, but we're going to kick things off here on Standoff. Capture the flag. Are we going to go on board with TEC first of all once again?
Yes, we actually are. I'm actually just looking for an SMG to follow. I think let's follow Legend right now and see how he's going to play this one out.
Yeah, we're going to get on board with Legend, who's got himself the MP7 equipped. Has been stunned very early on though, so let's see how he'll be able to do this. He does get shot and taken down by the MA of Shinolda.
Yeah, he does, and it does now look like Taker will play a little bit defensive. Here come Prominence. Let's jump on board with one of them and see how they're going to play this one. Oh, great shot!
Martz with huge shots onto Legend there, but he does get shut down very, very quickly, so didn't manage to gain any momentum from that. Let's get on board with Hearts here. He's trying to push around the back area, just hold this, making sure nobody can get on that top hay bale area and push around the flank unnecessarily. He's just going to stay there for the duration as far as I'm aware, so maybe we're better off moving on board with Sanka, who's currently on a 3 kill streak and running around in this middle map area, having the time of his life down middle road. He does get shots onto top grannies but gets killed by Moose, who's using the M8, so that is him down in that middle map area. And Shinaldo though adding 1 kill back, so it was 3 apiece for a second.
Moose is on 3 streaks. He will also get this. Can he get the second one as well? No, unfortunately drops himself. Both players trying to slow down a little bit, but that is actually someone sneaking around the back there. Who's that going to make this play? Let's jump on board with him, see what he can do, as it does look like we could be seeing both flags actually pulled. It depends on how they go. No, TEC shut them down. Legend now in position. He's going to pull this flag away. There is a player. Oh, he's right. Can he get it? Yes, he has. He's managed to escape, but they're going to run straight into the spawn. Picks up that one as well, but Legend eventually shut down. Doesn't have the support, unfortunately, and it does seem like that flag is going to be returned.
Yeah, that was a tricky one, the way that his team were actually set up around the map area. There wasn't a distinctive spawning area, so it could have been split. It could have just all been piled at that one random area, but unfortunately enough for Legend. He ran it straight at that spawning area. Moose just trying to gain the support around the area, and Moose have realised the furthest 2 up to pull this flag away. Let's see what can happen. Realise he's going to have the support of teammates. Moose getting a turn on there. That was huge shots from him, and they are going to run down this middle map trying to get any cut off. They need to get that back alley area as well to prevent any method of escape for Martz. But he has managed to get himself down here with the support of his teammate. That was Hartsey.
Hartsey cleaned that up actually, and actually meaning that the flag could get away, Hartsey had to make that kill. And it does look like Realise has just dropped Hartsey as well, so we could be seeing a little bit of a stalemate as Martz has the flag as well as Realise. Yeah,
we are seeing a huge stalemate area now, but Martz getting that area. The advantage going to come head on head with Legend. That kill was taken down by him. Needs to get himself into some secure area, probably on what we call a head glitch, so that he's got the cover of his body behind a bin, and then you can just aim in with your weapon. That'll fire straight over the top of whatever you're using for that cover. Legend seeing that player at the back of the map now, just needs to stay in that cover, waits for him to challenge, which he does, but does get taken down. Mello and Moose both picking up kills, but Mark's quick to shut that down. Has still got the flag in his hand. Back to the stalemate position.
Let's see who's going to challenge this time round. Who's going forward? And it does seem like they're sending out Shinaldo. Shinaldo trying to go forward. He has another teammate with him as they both taken down again. And now TEC are going to try and push.
Yep, Legend once again on the aggression. Has got a smoke. In fact, I thought that was a stun to start with. That would have landed straight on one of the players' heads. But Mello sneaking around their back here.
Oh, he's seen a player there. Is he going to be sneaky, or is he going to try and take this kill? Still following. Oh, he has been seen now. He's going to be called out.
Just been spotted at the last second there. Moose quick to give the support for him. He's able to push in. He takes down Shinaldo. That was the attacking player now. He just needs to make this kill, which he does. That was huge play from Mello. He gets the return. Moose taking down Sanka as well. And now they're on for the relay as well. It's being pulled straight through this box area by Moose. Mello will branch off from him in the front to go back towards the spawning area. Moose has been stunned, but it's hard aiming the only place that they can come from. Manages to take down Hartsey.
Legend has the back cut off as well. He has actually shut 2 down from that area. At the moment, this is going in. Nobody in a position to stop it. And there is a relay.
That was a perfectly executed relay from the TEC lineup there. And they are still around this area just to defend any last-second advances on towards their flag. And, of course, those all-important score streaks will have been earned from that because, of course, 2 flag captures in that around that area and some kills as well means that those points were racking up.
Let's have a look. Legend is actually in a position to try and take it again if he make this kill, and he does. And it does look like he might actually, his teammate is actually going to go up top green instead of him. And now Legend going to go around the back again. At the moment, TEC are putting the pressure on Prominence. They've got 2 flags, and they seem to be going for another one.
Yeah, they are trying to be as dominant as possible, show that that first hard point was just a fluke. Perhaps it wasn't as close as we first thought, Bryce, as they try to extend
Shinaldo shuts them down with a 2-piece, though.
Shinaldo quick to answer back. He said that they are not taking another flag on this side. I'd say that is going to be the last push on this side. So it looks as if it's going to be 2-0 in at the half. And is Moose still on that score streak?
He most certainly is, and he could be close to the stealth chopper depending how this next round goes, because this one's going to end out. There we go. Sagan actually picking up a 2-piece there by the end. And there we go. I mean, that was a stalemate and quite slow for the first 3 minutes. And then all of a sudden, TEC just exploded, managed to get that kill, and then relayed it perfectly with the cutoffs. And at the moment, they've got the score streaks, and they just seem to be controlling the tempo of this match.
Yeah, they will now. This is TEC's game to lose. I mean, basically, what is going to happen now is Prominence need to be making the pushes. They need to force TEC to make the mistakes, but TEC know they've got that 2 flag capture cushion. They know that they can afford to make 1 mistake. They know that Prominence can capture that one flag and they're still in the lead, and that is where of course the score streaks will come into play. So are we going to go on board with Prominence now, Bryce? Let's have a quick look at how things can happen, but we need to be seeing what is going to go down for Moose as well in relation to his score streak.
Well, let's have a quick look. We should still have a look. He hasn't actually got another kill yet. Nobody making a big push. March is about to try and do something though. He gets shut down by Moose. Moose actually picked up the kill. Did he get it?
Oh,
he's got it.
Yeah.
Incoming stealth chopper there from Moose. And at the moment, like I said, he is playing quite offensive. He can now afford to move out. He doesn't have to play for streaks anymore since he has them all.
Exactly, he's going to be a lot more aggressive now. If we just bring up the scoreboard momentarily, is that 15 kills for him? 15 and
for 2 for Moose. He has done such serious work at the moment.
And he hasn't called in any of his score streaks yet either, so this is going to be really, really deadly. This could turn into a bit of a warpath for TEC against this Prominence lineup. Now, this is map 3 of the best of 5 series here. Winner bracket round number 3 on main stage at EGL10, the Summer Championship.
Prominence actually playing quite reserved at the moment. They haven't actually gone over the other half of the map yet. I mean, it just seems like TEC controlling the majority of it. And there we go. This could be a play here. They need to make these few kills. Legend actually shuts down another one. And they're all in that middle area. So they don't seem to be playing that aggressive. And at the moment, it does actually. Who is that sneaking around the back, Gooch? Legend could actually sneak this flag out.
Yeah, let's get on board with him as he is going to come head on head. He has been spotted already. That's a smoke that's going to go down. He's going to retreat away. Smart movement away from Legend here, trying to get a decent angle to make that kill, but Shenaldo on that last hail bale just to manage to make that kill and shut down any advances from Legend.
Yeah, at the moment TEC not pushing too hard, quite willing to just let Prominence sit back in their spawn, and they're like, we've got 2 flags, you're not actually challenging us that hard, so this isn't even defending, this is us just controlling the map. And it does seem, there we go. However, looking at that little mini-map in the corner there, this could change all in a second. Sanka actually in a position, but so are TEC.
Moose's all-important stealth chopper is on the way in, though. I mean, that is going to cause some damage, especially in that middle map area. Let's have a look at where it's been put. Yep, that's directly in the middle map, so they're not using it to hold any spawns, just to try and prevent anybody sprinting through the middle map, getting away, but realise...
does make that kill as well. There's going to be someone coming around this corner, and he knows. Oh, Sankan. Legend cleans it up, though. It does actually get taken down the end. Who is that on the flag currently? Legend, and he does manage to get away. Dolphin diving around the corner. But somebody is there to stop him. Can he get there at the moment? No, Legend just run out and killed him as well. 2 score streaks for him, and it looks like he's so close to the War Machine as well. It's pretty much TEC's game now, as at the moment they are just running over Prominence and asserting just how good they are.
Yeah, this really is a warpath now for the TEC lineup. Look at how well Legend's doing in this half, currently on a 5 kill streak. Did he just ping that lightning strike to use it as a UAV rather than actually call it in? It appeared so. He had a quick look, made sure nobody was out in the open.
Oh, realised great cover there. The shots are actually going down on Mello, and this could be away again. However, that gives a counter pull. Shenaldo has that flag away. TEC have no cut-offs for this either.
Prominence need to go absolutely massive in the remaining 1 minute 50 to do anything to get themselves back into this.
Oh, Mello. What a shot there from him, and they're going to run another one in here. Score streaks turning the tide of that. No standoff for us. We're actually just going to make sure we get this one.
Yeah, 4-0 now to TEC as Moose calls in his score streak. That's 3 for him as well.
They're going to run it again.
Relays for days by the look of things, but realise being shut down.
Oh, is he going to get 4?
Marks.
He is! Moose gets 4 with that. And actually, let's check his score at the moment. His guy is 23 and 6. And at the moment, they're just waiting there. They're actually going to call in yet again another one. Can he get away with this? He has. I believe that is someone watching the cut-off. Realises actually wanting to cut it off, but how that flag has gone down. At the moment, they need to try and get this one away.
We speak about other top players doing exactly what they want, but look at Moose. Look how well he's done in this game so far. He went 11 and 2 on Search and Destroy. He's now absolutely dominating on this capture the flag on standoff. And look at the teamwork between them all. Look at the captures. They've all got a cap to their name, so that shows how well they rotate around the map, how well they all get up, how well they all defend and
look
pull
at the score
in.
streaks just raining in. Do they even have any left?
It
does look like Mello has a Hellstorm as well. Does Legend have anything when we switch to him? There we go. Come back. No, he doesn't. So it does look like there's only a Hellstorm in play. Not that it really matters, as this game is over and has been for a little bit. It does look like TEC currently 4-0 on this capture of the flag. Are going to take this game out 3-0.
Yeah, they are going to be advancing through to winner bracket round number 4 here in the EGL10 Championship in Sheffield. So this
make that 5-0.
make that 5-0 right at the end there. Mello with a two-piece as well. We'll just close things out by looking at that scoreboard. Moose with 26-7 with 2 captures to his name, 25-18 for Mello. That was an excellent display of Call of Duty and the perfect way to play capture the flag.
MVP of this entire match. Oh, did he just get a 3-piece there right at the end, realise?
Let's have a look on the final kill cam. I think it was.
I think they might have been standing still. Yeah, they are. Doesn't matter for realise. He'll take the target in practice any day of the week.
Oh, and realise he gets that final 2-piece to make it 3.
But there we go. I mean, MVP of that entire match, I think, was probably Moose. I mean, so good in the Search and Destroy, and then, you know, found another level once again in the capture of the flag. I think 14-2 when we were just playing back for score streaks. Just phenomenal play from that man.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic display of Call of Duty there. That is the perfect way to play capture the flag. The first 3 minutes, they were a little slow. They sat back,
it was a slow game type. I mean, they were waiting. A lot of top teams have been doing this recently. I spoke to one earlier.
Sit back and force the error, so to speak. They wait for the mistake to happen, and then they pounce. They capitalise on that, and that's exactly what
you could actually
TEC
see
did.
Prominence lose stream with the way they were playing. At one point, they didn't even go into the other half of the map for several minutes, and TEC were like, that's fine, because we're 2 flags up. We'll sit halfway through the map, because even if you kill us, we'll respawn in time to stop you pulling a flag. So that's kind of the way the game played out, and it was actually great to see that TEC just sort of stepped up and used their experience and their chemistry to make sure that capture the flag was just put well out of reach of Prominence.
Yep, and it looks as if Legend is actually shaping himself up for an interview with Kerry over in the interview area. That shouldn't be along too shortly.
Yep, well, we are, like I said, we are here at EGL10 in Sheffield. So if you aren't with us, are watching us on the stream, thank you very much. But other than that, that game, Gooch, it was quite. I mean, the score was 3-0, but the hard point doesn't tell the entire story. I mean, that hard point game,
2 points difference.
2 points, and like I said, I thought that's where they could drop a map. But I did think TEC were going to win this overall. They are quite highly rated, and they're certainly not a team to be looked over.
No, definitely not.
A lot of people have put them in the top 5.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking. I was speaking to their owner yesterday, Chris.
All right, guys, you get
I was saying that was going to be either 4 or 5, and now we are going to throw over to Kerry for an interview with